We're walking on sunshine, baseball time. Sky so blue and the world feels fine. Crack up the bat and you're stealing my mind. We're walking on sunshine, baseball time. Round and around till the bases shine. This little diamond is our daylight shrine. Scoreboard glare in the late day heat. High pop fly dust on your cleats. I'm in the bleachers with the phone cup drink, trying not to stare every time you blink. Coach yells loud but you just grin. Tap that plate, let the game begin. You swing once and the crowd goes wild. I jump up screaming like a little child. Oh yeah. We're walking on sunshine, baseball time. Sky so blue and the world feels fine. Crack on the bat and you're stealing my mind. We're walking on sunshine, baseball time. Round and around till the bases shine. This little diamond is our daylight shrine. When the lights click on and the day runs out, we still trace place, talking routes and doubts. You say one more pitch in the parking lot glow. I say all year long, let's never let it go. We're walking on sunshine, baseball time. Sky so blue and the world feels fine. Crack up the bat and you're stealing my mind. We're walking on sunshine, baseball time. Round and around till the bases shine. This little diamond is a daylight shrine.
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, folks, let's get into this. Let's get into this. We have probably a semi episode today. As you can see, we still have those to do. We have the standings check to review this week. We're going to talk about the O's versus the Yankees. Excellent pitching that's been great so far this start of the season. We're going to preview the Texas Detroit game, which I might do tomorrow. I do have to call the game 7 against. I'm going to be calling the game 7 against Montreal and Tampa Bay. So there might be likelihood that I'm not doing that game tomorrow night. But if I have time, if it's like later in the game, I might hop in to finally call the rest of that game, depending how game 7 goes for Tampa Bay and Montreal. So let's go ahead and get in here quick and hit our intro to the start. So let's go ahead and do this, guys. We will be right back.
Think their opinions are still the fucking bomb. We got a Phillies Karen and Yankees ran to after the show. Oh yeah, we are here to still make your day. But seriously, fuck these guys and all that takes. Hot shot, take it away. Season 2 is underway.
right, guys, we're back here. Let's go ahead and get into here. Like I said, probably a shorter episode today. Probably looking at 18 to 19 episode or 19 minutes of the episode. Let's go ahead and switch over our camera here, and let's get into starting off right here. As we do every episode, we will look into the standings. So let's go ahead and see if I have it here. Do I have it here? Standings. Here we go. Standings. Here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and start from the AL East down. So far as you can see at the bottom here, Boston Red Sox are 13 and 19. They've won. They're 4 and 6 their last 10. The Baltimore Orioles have fallen down to fourth right now. They're currently playing the Yankees down 3-1. 15 and 17. They've lost their last two. They got their ass kicked the other night, the doubleheader that I worked for them. Hold on, this is bothering me. Where is that out of town board? Let me see that out of town scores. Move that down there. So okay, there we go. Now we have the Toronto Blue Jays at 15 and 17 here. They've won one. They're 6 and 4 in their last 10. Tampa Bay Rays continue to fucking win. Gets on my nerves. 19 and 2. They won 7 of their last 3. And the Yankees, obviously in first place, 21 and 11. 8 of their last 2. The offense is starting to really kick as well, and the pitching has been phenomenal. Going here into the AL Central, the Kansas City Royals sit here at 13 and 19, 6 and 4 of the last 10. Minnesota Twins had a good start, are now 14 and 19, back below 500, well below 500. They're 2 and 8 in their last 10. Chicago White Sox with Murakami, they continue to improve. They're on a 4-game win streak, 15 and 17, 7 and 3 in their last 10. Detroit Tigers are 16 and 17, 4 and 6 in their last 10. And the Cleveland Guardians, who are barely holding on with a game in hand, 4 and 6 in their last 10, 17, 16. And then out west, holy shit, the Athletics, the Houston Astros are proving why they're garbage. 12 and 21, 4 and 6, pun intended, garbage trash cans. 12 and 21, 4 and 6 their last 10. They lost their last game after destroying the Orioles in the doubleheader, the second game of the doubleheader. The Angels are 12 and 21 as well, 1 and 9 in their last 10. They have lost 7 in a row. The Mariners are 16 and 17, 6 and 4. So they're slowly starting to turn around for the Mariners. The Rangers are 16 and 16. They're 5 and 5, even 500 in their last 10. They've won their last 2, and the Athletics are 17 and 5, 6 and 4 in their last 10. They just lost a game yesterday. They're currently playing the Cleveland Guardians today. So let's go out to the NL. We got the NL West or NL East. We have the New York Mets, 11 and 21 here, 4 and 6 in their last 10. They're currently playing the Los Angeles Angels today. So they won their last game. So the Mets are still the worst team in baseball in the East, or the here in the NL. No, I think they're the worst team overall because they have the most losses. They're tied with the Astros and Angels. In fourth place is the Philadelphia Phillies, who are 5 and 5, even 500. They've won 4 in a row. They play Miami again tonight. You have the Washington Nationals, who are 15 and 18. They're 5 and 5. They lost their last game against. I don't even know who they're playing. They're playing Milwaukee. Okay, that's who they're playing. Milwaukee. They lost to Milwaukee. Miami Marlins, 15 and 17. They're even 500 in their last 10. They lost their last game against Philadelphia. And then the Braves. The Braves out of nowhere. The Braves, I figured the Braves would bounce back this year. They dealt with way too many injuries last year, so this is not a surprise. This is not hot of a start. They are 7 and 3 in their last. They have the best team in baseball next to the New York Yankees. Uh, and the LA Dodgers. So that is the NL East right now. They're currently playing the Colorado Rockies, which I think, yeah, they just won. So let's go ahead in the NL Central, which Pittsburgh is finally back where they belong in last place. It was such a hot start for the Pittsburgh Pirates, but then they just fell down again. Uh, 4 and 6 in their last 10. They're playing the Cincinnati Reds. They just won the game yesterday. Milwaukee 17 and 14. This is funny. The Pirates are good this year, and the whole division's good. That's how much it sucks for them. The Brewers are 17 and 14. They're evenly 500 in their last 10. They've won their last 2. They're playing the Washington Nationals today. I believe it's their 3-game set in Washington in DC, and because today is the Grogu bobblehead for the Nationals. St. Louis Cardinals are 19 and 13, and they're 6 and 4 in their last 10. They've won their last 5 games. They're playing the LA Dodgers today. Uh, which I think they won the first game yesterday. The Cincinnati Reds are tied for first with the Chicago Cubs at 20-12. They're 6-4 in their last 10. They lost their last game against Pittsburgh, and the Chicago Cubs are 7-3 in their last 10. They've won their last 3 games, and they're playing the Arizona Coyotes, Arizona Cardinals, the Arizona Diamondbacks in right now. They're playing Arizona right now. So let's go ahead and move to the last and final uh, division here. We have the NL West, which the Giants are struggling this year. 13-19 after making some big moves at in free agency. They're 4-6 their last 10. They've lost their last 4 games. They're playing Tampa Bay today. The Colorado Rockies are 14-19, so not far behind. They're evenly 500. They've lost their last 2, uh, and they play the Braves today. The Diamondbacks are 16-15. They're 3-7 in their last 10, so they're really struggling. They've lost their last 2. They're playing Chicago right now, the Cubs. The Padres are 19-12, a game and a half or a half a game back from the Dodgers. They're 5-5. They've lost their last 3. So every team in this division are on a losing streak. They play the Chicago White Sox today. And then finally, the Dodgers, who are tied with the Cubs, the fourth best record in the MLB. They are 4-6 their last 10. They've lost their last 3 games, and they're playing the Cardinals later tonight. So that is our update on the standing checks, folks. So let's go ahead and move into the scores for today, and then we'll move on to the week. As you can see here, the Yankees are up 5-1 now. It was 3-1 when I checked it, but now it's 5-1 because Trent Grisham just hit a home run. Uh, It's 5-1 now. So the Yankees are up 5-1 on the. You guys can't see this. So let me go ahead and move the topics so you guys can see it. It's currently 5-1 here. Uh, Yankees were up 3-1, and now it's 5-1. They've scored 4. They scored 2 runs in the third, 1 run in the second, 2 runs in the third, 2 runs in the fourth. Alonso had a home run to make it 3-1. So that is right now. So the Cubs are currently up 1-0 on the D-backs. The Twins are currently up 3-2 on Toronto. We have the Guardians, Athletics, Pirates, Reds, Nationals, Brewers, Red Sox, and Astros, and Marlins and Phillies all at around 4 o'clock. And then at the 6 o'clock game, you have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the San Francisco Giants. And then at the 7 o'clock games, you have the Cardinals, Dodgers, Tigers, and Rangers. And then finally, you have the Rockies and Braves, White Sox, and Padres at 8:40, at 8 o'clock, around 8 o'clock. And then finally, the last 2 games of the night, you have the Angels and Mets and Mariners and Royals. So that is the schedule for today. Yesterday's schedule, we'll just talk about yesterday's. We're not really going to go in depth of the week, review of the week. So we're going to go ahead and just. I'm going to go ahead and make this disappear for a minute. All right, so now we have the Diamondbacks. So here are the games yesterday. The Cowboys. The Cubs beat the Diamondbacks yesterday 6-5. The Rangers beat the Tigers 5-4. The Pirates destroyed the Reds 9-1. The Nationals were no-hitted all the way until the 7th by the Brewers, and was it Murasowski got hurt. So he was pitching a no hitter and then he got hurt. The Yankees beat up on the O's yesterday. Will Warren dominated from start to finish, which we'll get into our next topic. How the O's are going to handle the dominant pitching they have to face this series against the Yankees. The Red Sox and the Astros. Red Sox beat the Astros because they're trash. Tampa Bay is went 3-0, won 3-0 against the San Francisco Giants, and the Phillies won 6-5. Even though the Marlins tried to come back late, getting 4 runs. The Blue Jays destroyed the Twins, which not surprising. The fucking Twins are trash. The Dodgers got beat up on by the Cardinals. The Braves won a close one. Surprisingly, they had to come back. They were down 6-0 to the Rockies, and they came back and won 8-6. The Mets finally won another game. Congratulations. Round of applause to the Mets. Round of applause to the Mets. They finally won a game. Round of applause. They're fucking trash. All that money they spent, they're fucking garbage. You want soda? I bet you're missing the Yankees now, bud. The Guardians defeated the Athletics 8-5 yesterday. The White Sox defeated the Padres not 8-2. And then finally rounding it up last night, Kansas City defeated the Mariners 7-6. All right, let's go ahead and get into our next topic today, folks. And that will be The O's versus the Yankees, excellent pitching. So let's go ahead and hit up the schedule here. So right now we have the Yankees. So here is the pitching for yesterday. So the pitching for this weekend, the O's had to face Will Warren yesterday. Today, Ryan Weathers. Tomorrow, Max Fried, and Monday they have to play against Cam Schlittler. Tomorrow, their number 3 prospect is making his official debut, MLB debut. Uh, as Aaron Judge got struck out. So here are the stats for yesterday's game for the pitching, starting pitching for the Yankees. Let me rephrase that. It's not the bullpen that's doing well for the Yankees. It's the starting pitching that's doing well. We might run over 19 minutes, to be honest. I'm already at 17 minutes, and we still got 3 more topics. All right, so we're really just the rest of the schedule. We're just going to preview that Sunday. All right, let's go ahead and talk about what is it? Friday's game. Yes, Friday's game. So we have the Yankees here. All right, so let's go ahead and go on here. So this are the stats for you right here. So the 3 players of the game, the top performers of the game: Will Warren, Pete Alonso, Aaron Judge. Judge hit an RBI, 2 for 3. Alonso 1 for 2, had a home run, two walks, an RBI, and 2 runs. And then Will Warren, obviously 6.5, 6 1/3 innings pitched, 3 hits, only allowed 1 earned run, and 9 Ks. He was dominant from start to finish. And Will Warren has seemed like he's getting stronger and stronger each start, which is a scary thought. He could be a very deadly fourth, fifth kind of guy if Rondon does not come back to form and Cole struggles as well. He is really pitching well for the Yankees. And then obviously today's game. Let's go into today's game right now. Ryan Weathers is also pitching a beauty. Ryan Weathers has also been pitching very well for the Yankees. Right now, he is currently pitching. He's pitched a 4 1/3, one hit only allowed. That was the home run to Pete Alonso, 2 walks and 4 Ks. He is now working his way through the O's second time around, I believe, or third time around, almost the third time around of the lineup. Let's double check that. Where are they at? So yeah, almost a third time around. So once if he gets Wilson and Alexander, if one of them gets on, it will be the third time around in the lineup. Ryan Weathers is dominating as well. So like I knew this was gonna happen. I even talked when I worked for the O's when they were talking that even Palmer was talking about it on TV that the O's have a lot cut out for them in this series. Being a Yankees fan, like I said, the offense is what I was more worried about. Like I said, if the O's can get to the pitching, the Yankees will lose. But that's the exact opposite of what's happened. The Yankees offense has really killed it in this series so far. 12 runs total in 2 games, and they've only given up 4 runs. Another out right there. Will Warren is really pitching well right here. He's probably going to go into the 6th if he gets out of this inning here. He's only at 71 pitches. He could potentially go into the 7th. He is pitching very well as well. Bradish, not so much. Not a good game for Bradish. 4 innings pitched. He's probably done for the day. 6 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 4 walks, 4 Ks, and he gave up 2 home runs. So another bad game for Bradish. I think he pitched really well the last game I worked at. So he was pretty good there. But yes, the Yankees are currently up 5-1 here. So that is what I'm talking about. And then tomorrow, like I said, they have the kid starting. Gibson. Gibson is starting tomorrow. Kid had okay numbers in AAA this year so far. He had over 4 ERA, so not really a good. Not like I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good either. He's facing off against Max Fried, who is killing it right now with a 2.09 ERA, 4-1. Fried pitched a beauty his last time out. He is going to look to continue the success that he is having so far this season. Can I look at what his last game was? Let me see. Game logs maybe. His last game against the Texas Rangers, he went 1 game started. He gave up only 4 hits, no earned runs, and he struck out. How many batters did he strike out? Doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me. Oh, right here, struck out 5. Struck out 5. So he struck out 5, only gave up 4 hits and walked 2 batters, and went 6 innings strong and gave up no runs. I mean, he's his last 2 games, even against Boston, 8 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 9 Ks. He dominated. The last time he struggled was the Angels, right there, only 5 1/3, 3 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 home run, 3 walks, and 3 Ks. But like, and then before that, it was Tampa Bay. He was six hits, 3 earned runs, 6 Ks, but he went 8 innings, so he still pitched a masterful game. Uh, but like his last two, he's been dominant, and like he hasn't given up a run in his last 2 games, and he looks ready to go, and it's gonna be tough to see how the O's really handle this because they also play the Yankees again at home in a week from now. When they come back for their homestand, at the end of their homestand, they have a 3 game set against the New York Yankees, so it'll be interesting to see how they do there as well. I will be working those games. I'm looking forward to those games. Hopefully, I get early to see Aaron Judge. And then finally, officially, it's been announced that Shane Baz, who pitched very well, he pitched very well in his last start, Shane Baz, but he's been inconsistent as well. He'll have a good game, then he'll have a bad game, then he'll have a good game, then he'll have a bad game. He is facing probably arguably the best pitcher right now in baseball in Cam Schlittler. And it Cam Schlittler, his last outing against Boston, I mean it wasn't dominant, but it was what he needed to do. He came out and did his thing. Against Texas, he dominated, but then he turned around and dominated against Texas. 6 innings pitched, only 3 hits, 2 walks, no runs given up, and 8 strikeouts. The game before that, he only gave up one. He gave up 2 hits. 2 runs were scored, but only one was earned because the other one was an error. He still pitched into the eighth and struck out 5. So he was excellent. Like he's been excellent all season. Even the game that he lost against Tampa Bay, he was still excellent. So he is dominant. So look, like I said, they have Weinrethers right now who's pitching well. They got can't Max Fried tomorrow. They got to deal with Max Fried tomorrow, and I see Ryan Ruthers again through the inning. Uh, Now he has 6 Ks or 5 Ks in 5 innings. He is pitching very well. I think he will. Yep, Kyle Bradish is done. So they got Aiken in for the pitching as Cody Bellinger is ready up. So that is the preview of what the O's versus the Yankees' excellent pitching so far. The starting rotation has been the big factor for the Yankees. Reason why they're 21-11. It looks like if they can hold this game on, they will be improving to 22-11. The Yankees, I don't know. Like last year, they really dominated the O's, but the O's really didn't have anything. Like they didn't have pitching. They didn't have like the hitters were hurt. But like this year, I feel like the O's are more well balanced. But the Yankees pitching has took another step. That's why I think the Yankees are in first place right now, especially in first place. And after getting swept by the Rays, they're now on their way to potentially being 5-0 since losing to the getting swept by the Rays. So and like that's a team that the Yankees always struggle. Like the O's, have always done like the last two before last season, the 2 years before the O's dominated the Yankees. So it's kind of hard, but I like I said, I like to remain this unbiased, but right now this is the time I do leave in time of the episode to talk about the Yankees, and this is the part where we talk about it as we will slowly preview the Texas and Detroit game on Sunday and review the rest of the games of that Sunday. Uh, this has been the best pitching the Yankees have had in a long time, and Cam Schlittler is the first pitcher since Andy Pettitte that the Yankees have had a homegrown talent come through their ranks. Like Luis Hill looked great his rookie year, but like he hasn't looked great since. Cam Schlittler looked great towards the end of his start, and now he looks amazing. Luis Severino looked great his rookie year. It didn't look great since. So this is the first time in a long time, like this first time since the '90s. Like you can even Andy Pettitte. Andy Pettitte took a little bit. Like he didn't really become like he was this awesome pitcher, but he wasn't this all-star pitcher until he went to Houston when he pitched for the Astros in 2004 or 5. I think it was 2004, 2005. They went to the World Series that year. 2005, they got swept. He didn't become this all-star pitcher until towards like he wasn't this dominant pitcher until towards the end. I feel like Andy Pettitte was an amazing pitcher. He just wasn't this like complete like I'm gonna dominate you. He went out there and did his business, and the Yankees would win because of it. He's a key reason why they won 5 World Series, but I wouldn't say he was the only reason. I mean, they still had David Cohn. They still had Roger Clemens around that time. They still had all these great pitchers, like the non-homegrown talent they had. Cam Schlittler's the first time since the 70s or even early 80s. Uh, they had a homegrown talent look this dominant. So I am happy for Cam Schlittler. And the thing is, they also have Elmer Rodriguez, who looked a little shady. Up 6-1. Bellinger hits another home run. Uh, a little shit. Elmer had a little bit of rough of a start against Texas. His rookie, it was his first start, so you got to give him some credit there. You got to take it back and be like, you know what, he had a little first time jitters. I believe he's pitching. Let me double check. I believe he is pitching. If I'm correct, he's pitching Tuesday. Or the Yankees off. The Yankees are off Tuesday. I believe they go to. Are they out west? No, they play the Rangers again. So I believe he'll be playing the Rangers. Oh, I might call that game. Oh, I can't. I'm gonna be in Hershey. Oh no, no, wait, I could call that game. I might call that game. So instead of if I can't do the Range or is it the Rangers and Tigers? Yeah, yeah, because the Rangers don't even have it to so I can't even do it yet until I know who's pitching, so I can put the thumbnail up. So if because I am gonna tattoo on that day, but it's gonna be quick, so I should be back before 7. I'm definitely gonna live stream that game, 100%. So let's go on and move on. Speaking of, we're gonna go to Friday's game, or not Friday, Sunday's game. The next topic here to wrap it up right here. I guess this is a longer episode than I thought it would be. Uh, we have the Texas Rangers. One of my boys, Jack Lader, who looked really good when he was in Baltimore. That one game, he is struggling. He's struggling a little bit. Over 5 ERA. Uh, TBD, what a guy. TBD, great guy, great pitcher, great. He has great stuff. Probably the best pitcher in baseball. The Tigers they have not announced their pitcher yet. So right now it's just Leiter versus whatever. This will be, I believe, the 7th game on Peacock so far this season. Uh, it's been. I have yet to live stream a game on Peacock, so I want to see what it's like. I do plan on doing it sometime. Next off homestand, next time I do Sunday, I want to do it for sure. I just like it with tied up with the hockey stuff, which we'll be live streaming tonight. NHL 32 watch. We're watching Game 1 of the second round between Philly and Carolina, and then tomorrow we're doing Game 7, Tampa Bay Montreal, and then I'm probably gonna do Colorado and Minnesota Game 2. Depending when that is. But and then Buffalo. If it's Buffalo Montreal, I want to call almost every game of that series, but I just can't. So yeah, this is right now 16 and 16 are the Rangers. 16 and 17 both are second in their divisions. Like I said, we already looked at their 500 record, so we'll go ahead and look at them again here. Let's go ahead and look at them again. So the Detroit Tigers are 4 and 6 in their last 10. Texas Rangers are 5 and 5 in their last 10. So that will be. We'll see what that game looks like tonight or tomorrow night. Like I said, if I don't think I'm gonna be able to call it because that's 7:20, and the game between Montreal and Tampa Bay is at 6 o'clock. So we'll probably not be able to call that game, but that is fine. That's not the end of the world. Like I said, I'll call the Yankees. I do want to call another baseball game, and I'll call the Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Now, looking at the rest of the schedule, so we don't need this anymore. Looking at the rest of the schedule, we have Toronto versus Minnesota. We have Yosevich, who's apparently pitched well in his first game, and Logan Ryan in the first game to kick off at 12:45 on Sunday. Then you have the Astros and Red Sox. Houston hasn't announced their starter yet, but Roger Suarez Ranger Suarez is pitching. Then you have the Pirates and Reds. You have Burns versus Ashcraft, and then you have obviously Gibson versus Freed tomorrow. The Nationals Brewers. You have Patrick versus Little. Is that Sean Little? Or is that a new guy? Or Zach Little? Okay. That's I don't know why I said Sean Little. Anyways, Rays and Giants. I'm still waking up from the freaking long homestand we had for the O's. Rays and Giants. You have Molly versus Mats, and then for the Marlins and Phillies, I probably butchered his name or Maul. Just Lozardo versus Paddock. I forgot Paddock's pitching for the Marlins now. And the Cardinals Dodgers. You have Robinski versus May. So is that Dustin May? It is. He's pitching against his former team. You get the Cubs D-backs. You have Kelly versus Boyd. Rockies Braves. You have Strider, who's making his season debut. Spencer Strider, that's going to be huge for the Braves. You got Kyle Freeland, who's still apparently fucking pitching in the MLB, the league. You have the Athletics with the Guardians. You have Messick versus Caval. And then Clay Holmes, who's pitching well. He's pitching well. The Mets and the Angels, you have Clay Holmes, and I'm not even going to try to butcher that guy's name. You guys will see it when I scroll down here. Or not. Or not. His name is I'm gonna butcher it. Kochinokwich, I guess. And then you have Bubik versus Castillo, Mariners versus Ranger Royals, and then you have the Padres versus the White Sox, K versus Vasquez, and then finally Rangers versus Tigers. You have Lighter versus to be announced. So that is going to be it for today's podcast. Thank you guys for joining up. We will be potentially back Thursday to preview the weekend, and then we'll go from there. Like the next time I'm live streaming a podcast will be Monday AHL podcast. I want to do uh the next episode of IWC where we book this summer sometime next week. I gotta talk with one of the guys. Ryan and Justin won't be doing it for a while. Like I said, they're dealing with family issues, so I'm gonna go ahead and give them time off, and they can just deal with what they gotta do. But anyways, that is all the time we have for guys. So thank you guys for joining us today or joining me. Like I said, I'm trying to get JJ on here eventually. It's not a guarantee that he's gonna be on here. Like I said, he works majority of his time as well. I work, so like I gotta pick and choose what days we are officially doing this stuff. So I will see you guys later. Thank you guys again. Go Yankees.